What's up YouTube, Webberz05 here coming at you today with Q&A number 5. Okay, so guys, this will not be a very long Q&A because based on the questions I've had from from the video of Q&A number 4, I've only had one question, so it won't take me very long to answer, but I'm going to get through it anyway. But I'm just going to do it anyway. So the question is from my good friend DarkPatrician84, who has asked me, if I could live through or relive any past format, which one would it be? Ooh, there are lots of good past formats. I can't think of one specific one, but I can think of a few, and considering this is the only question in the Q&A, I'll just go through each of them. So, one format I would definitely like to go back to is GOAT format, because I never actually played during that format. I just know it's a very popular format that everyone loved. And honestly, I would love to have the chance to go back into, if I could, I would love to go back into GOAT format to experience it properly at its prime and just know what it was really like back in the day. Another format I would like to go back to is January 2016, which was the release of Breakers of Shadow format right after we had the Master of Pendulum structure deck, essentially when Pendulum Magician, one of my favorite decks of all time, first became like a tier 1, the best. It was in fact one of the best decks of the format because everyone was using it. I would love to go back to that time because that was just so much fun for me, because I was and technically still am the best Pendulum player at my locals. Nobody knew the mechanic like I did. I was basically winning so many tournaments because I was playing Pendulum, which was so good at the time. And it was just an easier time with the deck. We had three Joker, Monkey Board, because it was just after Breakers of Shadow. Monkey Board had just been released. What else? What else was still big at that time with the deck? We had 3 Pen Call, which was nice. Admittedly, the format did kind of get out of control because I think it was a couple of 2-3 weeks after Breakers of Shadow, they hit us with an emergency ban list because it was completely spiraling out of control, and so Konami put a check in Pepe decks by they banned Plush Fire, Damage Juggler, they limited Luster Pendulum. I'm not sure if he was limited beforehand, I don't think he was. He got limited on that one. And I think they also hit I don't think Joker got hit because they put the preemptive strike, because they put the strike on Monkey Board. But yeah, it was. Oh yeah, I think Pendulum Source. Oh yeah, Pendulum Source got errated as well because they actually made a mistake with its text as well. So yeah, it was an interesting format back then. Another format I would like to go back to is trying to think. I'm pretty sure it would be February 2018, which was. That was Extreme Force format right after we got the release of Heavy Metal Foe's Electromite. That was an amazing format for me as well, because we had Electromite. Electromite was legal and it was doing so many advantages in Pendulum. I still had Starving Venom. Oh, he was so good back in the day. I miss playing Starving Venom. I wish he would be on ban, but I understand Konami's reason for doing so because of the OTKs that kept being generated. Though I feel most of them could have been put in check just by keeping Starving Venom at 1, maybe, but I don't know. But yeah, but if Starving Venom came back to the current game, it still would probably be pretty bad, because now we've got so many more additional effects that he can abuse, particularly Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon, because of the essential combo of what I like to do in Master Duel, which is effective Revolution Dragon, send it to the grave, summon Starving Venom, effect, copy Revolution Dragon's effect, so then it gains attack points equal to half your opponent's life points, which if you're doing it early in the game is like a 4k buff to 6800. And then you've got Revolution Dragon's own effect of paying half of your life points to shuffle out to reset the board and decks and grave. So yeah, he's not coming back, but there were so many fun things I did with Starving Venom back in the day. I think probably one of my favorite things I did was against my friend Martin when he was playing Synchrons. So I think Max C was still legal as well. I think Max C was still legal at the time. Basically, I think he had a few tokens. I think he set up some double tokens on the field. I kind of stopped him from going further I don't remember what I did, I just remember stopping him from extending. And he had a Stardust Charge Warrior in his graveyard, so I went, make Starving Venom effect, copy the effect of Stardust Charge, I can attack all your special summon monsters, oh, and I deal piercing as well, so smacked over everything. That was a lot of fun. And then probably one more format I wouldn't mind going back to. I don't remember. Trying to think back to this format when it was. I think it was either. I think it was just after the release of Soul Fusion. So this was like when we were in a 4-deck format of like Salamangreat, Thunder Dragon, Orcust, and Sky Strikers. Admittedly, I didn't so much like it for the meta because it was very diverse and each deck was very annoying to deal with. But I really liked it because at the time I was playing, that was when I first came up with my Endymion variant of using Necro Valley, Set Rotation, and Great People, and I don't think I was I playing Shaman at that time? I don't remember if I was playing Great People Shaman at that time, I don't think I was, but Necro Valley was absolutely huge. It was basically my out to basically saying, yeah, you lose. And so that was just a very fun format. I primarily just liked it for the diversity that lots of people were playing lots of different decks. We weren't like in a format where everyone was playing one deck, which kind of gets a bit boring after a while. Which is the primary reason I do not like any format that happened during 2017, because in 2017 was the release of Zodiac, and Zodiac was just everywhere and it got so boring. I hated the game, didn't want to play. Still played anyway though. So yeah, those are some of the formats I wouldn't mind going back to. And as I said, guys, that was the only question that got posted. Just going to quickly refresh the page just in case, but I don't think there's going to be any updates. Really loading, and nope, no other questions. So yeah, that's the only question. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and thank you Dark Patrician 84 for being the only person who posted a question on this Q&A. As I said, guys, I do these Q&As every Wednesday, early afternoon in UK time. So post your questions on the most recent Q&A video, and I will answer them in the following one. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.